Good morning. Today is looking like a beautiful Monday. You are now tuned in KTLA Channel 5. Today's date is February 21st, 1942. My name is Destiny Fabian and this is my co-anchor,
Caitlin Barbosa.
Today's top stories are Bill Longston beats Mangoff and Sanders to become wrestling champ. Good thing Bill Longston beat him. I was rooting for him.
I was rooting for him too.
Also, New York announces 5,000 uniformed soldiers amid free at each of their upcoming games. Good thing we're doing those for our veterans. And German submarines attacks Aruba oil. That must really suck for the Aruba. Anyways, today's top stories is that Roosevelt signed the executive order 2 days ago, which means that Japanese Americans are being removed from their homes and being sent out to internet camps. Already about 100,000 have been issued since Saturday. What about when you start your Saturday, right, Caitlin?
A very bad way to start your Saturday. Breaking news. Today's topic is about Japanese Americans sent to camps for 4 years. They only had 48 hours to get rid of their businesses, homes, furniture, and other belongings. Japanese Americans were law-abiding, cooperative people. They were only allowed to carry hand luggages to the Army-run centers, which they would be transported to camps located in desolate areas of Washington, Oregon, and California. Camps were surrounded by barbed wires. Each family were given a 20 by 25-foot room to live in. There were community facilities for restrooms and meals. Some prisoners were released to serve voluntarily in armed services. Other 17,000 Japanese were able to prove their loyalty to the U.S. were placed in segregated units. No removal or relocation of Japanese Americans was ordered in Hawaii, where 32% of the population was of Japanese descent. General Delos Emmons worries about the loyalty of Japanese American soldiers in the event of Japanese invasion. Now to our very own reporter Valerie on the scene with the victim of this horrible occurrence.
Thank you, Caitlin. Hello, I'm Valerie Zamora and I'm here with Oriana Harder, one of the Japanese citizens who was sent to these internment camps. So, Ms. Harder, were you born here or in Japan?
No, I was born here in California. My parents were from Japan, but I was born here.
How bad was this experience for yourself and for your family?
It was horrible. I mean, this is like the worst possible thing that could happen to us. Like Pearl Harbor wasn't even our fault. We had nothing to do with it. We didn't know about it. I mean, we kind of lost touch with Japan. We were basically like excluded from our family. We were kicked out of the country. Our family was kind of put to shame. So we didn't really know. And so the fact that they're kind of blaming whoever they want, it really, really sucks.
About how many people do you think are living in the camp you are in right now?
I don't really know. It's a lot of people. I would say roughly around 12,000.
How did the U.S. Army tell you guys that you had that they were gonna send you to the camps?
They didn't really tell us anything. They just kind of barged into our house and they were like, you have to pack up all your belongings and you have to go. We weren't allowed to stay and we were only each allowed one suitcase.
Did they tell you like which camp you were going to and where it was located?
Not at all. It was just pack up, take whatever you can fit in this suitcase and let's go.
Well, that seems horrible, Miss Harder. We wish you and your family good luck. Now, take a break and go to commercials.
Gee, Pop, is this where they're going to give you $500?
Yep. All I have to do is ride a Mama Bull.
Name?
Tony the Tiger.
What outfit from Tiger?
Sugar Frosted Flakes by Kellogg's out of Battle Creek.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of Sugar Frosted Flakes? Those big crisp flakes of corn with that secret toasted in sugar frosting? They're great!
Uh-huh. We'll see how great.
Next, Tony the Tiger. Sugar Frosted Flakes riding Bone Crusher, the Brahma Bull.
The Bone Crusher? Brahma? I thought it was Mama.
How'd you stay on, Pop?
I just sang him a Brahma's lullaby, Junior, and promised him some sugar frosted flakes. They're great. Get sugar frosted flakes in the snack pack, too.
Our reporter Valerie managed to find a witness during the commercial break, so now report back to her on the scene. You go, Valerie.
I'm here with Richard Simmons, a man who witnessed a few Japanese families being transported to the facilities. Mr. Simons, what did you witness exactly?
I saw a few families getting moved out of their house and just kids crying.
Oh yeah!
Holding on to their parents that they didn't want to go. Just their moms and dads getting very upset. Just the Americans pulling the Japanese out of their houses. And just, a lot of that.
How well did you know your neighbors?
I knew them, they were really good people. I knew the kids since they were born. I like the father, I like the mother. I love the kids that are cute and innocent. But right now, you just really can't trust anyone because of Harvard.
What do you think was going on in their minds when all this was happening?
I think that they were just disgusted right now because what they did just because they were innocent. But really, since we can't trust anyone right now, I think it was perfect what America did, just taking them out, putting them in the camps, because we can't trust anyone right now, because we.
Well, since it seems like you were so close to your neighbors, what was going on in your mind?
I was sad that they were getting pulled out of their house. I thought it was evil since they are Japanese and they put so many of our innocent people in Pearl Harbor. I thought it was perfectly fine what America did. The U.S. government, I think it was perfect because we don't want something like that happening again, especially in my neighborhood, because we have a nice neighborhood here. You never know what can happen.
Thank you, Mr. Simons. Now back to Destiny and Caitlin in the newsroom.
Hi, we're back with Caitlin and Destiny. We're going to discuss our opinions on what's happening with the Japanese. And my opinion is I think that they deserve it because you don't know who to trust and something like Pearl Harbor might happen again. Also, we need to protect our citizens and, just understand the situation. What about you, Caitlin?
In my opinion, I feel really bad for our lady because it wasn't her fault for her to go to camp. And she didn't have enough time to get rid of everything. So it was a lot of pressure for them. And it was really sad to think about it.
Yeah, it was also hard to feel remorse for them because of everybody who died on our side too. But thank you for your time.
Thanks for tuning in.